used inspiration from way back to create a program now that's very different than what anybody else does. I think that's fascinating. Now, when you did music, were you doing it for children's audiences, or were
No.
you? No,
No, not at all.
Well, tell us a little bit about how you went from doing music to doing puppet shows that were geared to a kid's audience, because that's got to be a fascinating transition in its own.
It's a fascinating transition. It's also a very important element in how I think about what I'm doing on stage and what the audience sees. Because I'm for a good part of the show, or at least certain elements of the show that are significant, especially the ending, I'm running it like a concert. There's a finale. There's a musical finale that everybody participates in. I do this with every show. Even if I do a small show in a very small venue, I don't do a lot of those anymore, but when I do, I still use the same format. I just pare it down. But to me, music, I could be satisfied probably just playing music. But I got bitten by the puppet bug and then by the vent bug, and all these possibilities, this world of possibilities opened themselves to me. And so the music has got rhythm, it's got structure, it's got audience awareness. There are all these internal workings of music with harmony and rhyme and lyrics that educate you on such a complete level, which is a useful preparation for doing something using puppets and ventriloquism on stage. It's a lot of preparation on my part. Some people say, "Gee, you bring a lot of stuff." And I walk into a school and I've got all this stuff. They say, "Boy, that's a lot of stuff." And by the time I leave, they're glad I brought it all, because it all gets used. And it's not about the stuff; it's about the relationships that kids have with characters. Mm-hmm. That's what drives the show. And I didn't know how to strive to do that, but as I achieved that, I recognized when it was and was not happening. And now I can identify it as why my fans, as kids, are rabid about having me back.